Welcome to problem number 22 from the June 2017 Algebra Regents exam. In this question, we're trying to find the solutions to the equation x squared minus 8x equals 10. So for this one, it looks like we're going to need to use the quadratic formula. And in order to use that, we need to move everything over to one side of the equation so that the other side is equal to 0. So I'm just going to do that real quickly here by subtracting 10 from both sides, just like that. And then what you'll end up getting is x squared minus 8x minus 10 equals 0. So now that we have the equation in the form x squared plus bx plus c, we can use the quadratic equation, or formula, sorry. So in this situation, our a value is 1 because that's the coefficient in front of our x squared. B is going to be negative 8 because that's the coefficient here. And our c value will be negative 10. Of course, they're negative because they're being subtracted. So I went ahead and wrote out the quadratic formula here. So negative b will actually be positive 8. So we're going to have 8 plus or minus, the square root of b squared. Now b is negative 8 squared will get us positive 64. Minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is negative 10, all over 2a, and that's so 2 times 1. Okay, so solving what's inside the brackets, or so inside the radical here, 64 minus 4 times negative 10, 4 net negative 10 is negative 40, and 64 minus negative 40, that's going to be 64 plus 40, and that gets us 104 over 2. Now we're going to have to turn this into a mixed radical to simplify. I'm just going to make some more space here. So let's try to simplify the square root of 104. We're going to do that by rewriting it as two radicals being multiplied together, where one of them is a perfect square, and that way we can actually square root it. Now I know 104 is divisible by 4, and that's convenient because that is a perfect square. In fact, 104 is the same thing as 4 times 26. So this will become the square root of 4 is 2, so it'll be 2 root 26. Okay, now we got that solved. Let's go back over here and rewrite it. So we've got 8 plus or minus 2 root 26 over 2. And you'll notice that we can factor out a 2 from both the 8 and the 2 here. So this will become 4. This cancels out and this cancels out. So in the end, our final answer will be 4 plus or minus root 26. Looks like our answer is option number 2. All right, thanks for visiting JD's Regents Preparation.